Hello? Can you hear us? We are the spirits of Sarayaku. We reside in waterfalls, the earth, lakes, rivers, mountains and trees, even in the air.
We are the Quichua of Sarayaku. We have been a part of the living forest since we were born. We descend from the jaguar, but if he attacks us, then we must fight against him. We believe that everything has a soul, and therefore value. For us, everything is connected to everything else. The world needs oil. Every day, 80 million barrels of oil are produced worldwide. But it never seems to be enough. Here, in the ground, under our feet, lies the black gold. So, at the end of the 20th century, they came to Sarayaku, the oilmen. They sailed down the Bobonaza River, together with soldiers of the Ecuadorian army. "We bring you prosperity," they said. But, as you now know, we already have everything we need. Clear air, clean water, animals to hunt, fish to catch, and more than enough chicha. And we have courage. From our fathers, we know, if a jaguar attacks, you have to fight back.
«35 anni fa il nostro territorio era un territorio tipico di pianura, un territorio liscio, piatto. Era un territorio nel quale veniva coltivato il grano. È per questo che fin dall'antichità i nostri paesi in quella zona si chiamano fascia d'oro, l'oro del grano, Vigizzolo, vicolo del sole, il grano illuminato dalla luce.
Something stopped us that day. Even now I don't know exactly what it was. Outside the window, Egyptian darkness. We are waiting for the sun. I open the window, chest pain with the first inhalation, smell of chimneys burning. It wasn't smoke rising from the familiar shapes in the yard. It was a fog, dense as the dead of night, a violent act prepared against a pinned-down sun. I rubbed my gummy eyes, called to Kajtek, nose squished to the window pane, eyes open wide, his mouth forming the question of the day. "Daddy, what's that?" "Clouds of air, son." I closed the window. The smoke transmogrified into a baleful dragon, wreathing in the skies above the city. Kajtek had already armed himself with sword and shield. I, too, believed we could defend ourselves. I answered questions. I wove a tale of verbs and adjectives, with exclamation points. Cough. I cannot speak, I cannot write, but I can look, I can show. I owe it to my son, to you, and to the planet.
माथि आकाशको खोजीमा म हिँड्दैछु, चढ्दैछु, तैरिँदै पनि। एउटा घना जङ्गलमा पाइला राख्दै आफ्नो क्षितिजभन्दा धेरै धेरै टाढा म खोजी गर्दैछु नियाल्दै पनि। अन्धकार छ एउटा बस्ती, यहाँको प्रकाश नै यहाँको दृढता। फेरि पनि अर्को पाइला चाल्दै यहाँको हजारौँ तहलाई अँगाल्दै म खोजी गर्दैछु स्वीकार्दै पनि। अनौठो सम्बन्धको महसुस गर्छु, मानिस र प्रकृति मिलेर नै अटुट बनाए जस्तो। अचानक म पाइला फेरि पछाडि सार्छु, लाग्छ बाटो बिराए जस्तो।
This is a story about forces and elements that are indifferent to us and capable of destroying us, and about the need to seek harmony with these forces, about good and unkind premonitions and fragility of life. It's impossible for humans to know the exact structure of the world and the presence of some important physical elements. A person is a unit divided by infinity, but at the same time it still remains a person, whose only task is to try to understand what is happening, try to find a harmony of coexistence with all these forces, using science, empirical experience and intuition, and at the same time always be ready for the end. Why is it so important to maintain harmony if all these multiple forces don't give a damn about humans? Is it a naive and infantile thought to hope for reciprocity? I believe harmony is beautiful. Beautiful in the sense of understanding harmony by Pythagoras. But nevertheless, I cannot prove the possibility or reality of the existence of harmony. This is a view at an ecosystem in which it is impossible to separate a man from nature and nature from space.
I've learned that the species that survive in environments like this are called extremophiles because they have the ability to adapt to harsh environments. One of the characteristics of some extremophiles is the red or orange coloration that allows them to withstand high radiation. Traveling to this continent, however, revealed that below the surface, that macabre greed and arrogance that makes us humans is still latent in the territory. How to understand humanity from this remote place? Can we exist apart from nature? Should we declassify ourselves within the concept of nature, as if it were another universe we are part of? Is it possible to take care of a space and at the same time want to colonize it? Are our symbolic constructions of science, religion, military, good and evil necessary for the protection of an environment?
We've lived with elephants for centuries, but it wasn't an easy relationship. They can be dangerous and might kill us if we meet them unexpectedly. Over the past 25 years, we lost many elephants because of poaching and an ongoing drought. Without the elephants, we were all suffering. Our ecosystem was dying. We began to understand that elephants are the heart of this land and nature's greatest engineers. They guide us to water and bulldoze small trees, keeping the land open and grassy. For us to thrive, the elephants too must thrive. We are taking care of the elephants, and the elephants are taking care of us. We now see that when we coexist with the wild animals we once feared, our whole community benefits. We are all deeply connected to one another and to this earth.